In the last several minutes, we have learned this fire is contained. Fire crews now in the mop-up phase, so some good news there, but there were certainly some evacuations here just in the past half hour or so. Let's get right to where this is happening. This is in the Layden Rock area, again on the northwestern side of Arvada, just southwest of the reservoir there. I want to bring in Steve Stager. He's been looking over at the map on this evacuation area. Steve, can you point out where this is happening and what we're looking at right here?
Yeah, so this is the Layden Rock neighborhood. This is all a big metro district, and according to their website, they have about 1,400 homes in there built in about 2018. And just earlier this year, actually, we were talking about some concerns in this neighborhood about an evacuation like this. The big red area on the map here, that is the evacuation area that Jeffco has sent out. So if you've signed up on your phone for a lookout alert and you live within that red area, you got an evacuation notice. Over here, this yellow area, that's the pre-evac, telling people just basically to be ready to move out. The concerns about evacuations in this area had to do with there being only really one way out, 82nd Avenue, which is, I believe, up on the north side of this. I don't have any of the there's 86. So it would be around here. They were really concerned in this neighborhood because there's so many people, 1,400 homes. You think about the trouble trying to evacuate that many people out of an area just like this. Coming true today, but some good news from Arvada police saying that at least that the fire is contained. We still haven't seen those evacuation orders lift yet. We're going to keep an eye on that, but for all of these folks who live in this yellow area, just be prepared. Make sure you have things lined up, ready to go so you can get out when you need to. And for all the folks in this area, you just want to start to evacuate right now.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. All right, so here's what we know at this point. Jeffco Sheriff is calling this a large house/grass fire. They say it was threatening homes, again, in that 82nd Avenue and Quaker Street area. We don't know exactly how many homes were evacuated or, as Steve mentioned, if those evacuations have been listed at this point. But we did just get a crew on the scene. Let's try to get out to Janelle Finch if we have her here. Yep, there she is. Janelle, what are things looking like out there right now?
Yeah, like you've been saying just in the last couple of minutes, this is very good for the fire. It is fully contained. There aren't a lot of winds right now. We're in the Layden Rock neighborhood, as you've been saying. Right now, you're looking at the fully contained fire. We've been up here talking with homeowners, talking with neighbors who have been just watching the fire. We did speak with someone who did say that they were at work before they came home and they weren't able to get to their home. So they've just been watching from this vantage point just as this fire has spread over the last hour, but again, we are in that mop-up phase, which is just good news. One of those homeowners that we spoke to who truly has a home on the front lines of this fire told us that he's always had concerns about wildfires potentially sparking up in this area.
We had one other time when Superior Fire happened, that we were put on call that we might have to evacuate then. So this is the worst. So yeah, that something has to be done with that weed, that grass or whatever you want to call it, that needs to be taken care of because it's too much out there. And we certainly thought this could happen.
And of course, we're still asking more questions about how this fire exactly got started and truly how much this acreage is here. We're going to speak with Arvada Fire to get that information. Live in Arvada, Janelle Finch, 9 News.